Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your boy Yankee Trace back with another video. You already know. Hopefully, everybody's having a phenomenal weekend. You know, thank you guys for being part of the channel, for tuning in today, Sunday. Lock in as usual. Saturday, lock in. Okay, I believe I'm gonna be lacking for the whole 2026. All right, I got a lot of things to work on myself, right? When it comes to learning more about money, developing shorts, mastering more the skills, the trading skill. It's a lot, right? So I do believe in people also. I wanted to tell you that you guys are really important for me because part of my happiness is to help let's say, I have received a lot of help through my entire life. So it's my turn to contribute with people, right? I have received a lot of help. So for me now, there's no way I cannot help my people back. If like we no payment required, like I don't need to charge you a dollar because I receive already enough from people. So I don't care if I don't receive nothing from you because like this is my way to pay the world, the people that have helped me since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like when I give back to people, it's from my heart. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna be developing shorts, talking a little bit about money, how to manage money, how to keep the money, because a lot of us, right? I'm gonna include myself. A lot of us are like struggling with money. Money wise, we broke. Yes, I said it like that. I don't care. But all right, we broke us. You already know. So this is the way to go. That we're gonna maintain money, keep the money until when? Until money is no longer. Um, Give me 1 second. Until money is no longer a factor for us. So we're gonna stack so much money that we won't care about money no more, right? We won't care about, oh, I gotta pay this, I gotta, cause we're gonna have so much that we won't care about it, right? So the first thing I wanted to tell you, right, is to not neglect the skill set. Yes, I must say that again. Do not neglect the skill set of trading. Some people think that this is a video game. This is not a video game. This is so serious. This is a serious job. You wanna be a trader? Act like a trader. Do what traders do, right? Perform like a trader, like a real business guy, real business lady, right? You got to perform the right way, right? Let's say for myself, when I was a baseball player back in, who knows, I won't think about it. I used to dress like a baseball player. I put my shoes, my pants, and my uniform, right? With the number 29 in the back for sure. So, yeah, be like you gotta act like a trader. You wanna be a trader, act like it, right? Do not neglect the skill set because you see the digital money right now, that means it's real money. Like once you put cash in there and you like money wise, you got to think about it. Like because I don't want to see you struggling with the um I don't want to see you struggling with your account and blowing up your account. I don't remember the last time I blew one account because my risk management is on point. Let's say you put $100 in one account. Do not put $50 for a trade, right? So this is the way that I do, right? My risk management. Let's say if I have $5,000 in one account, right? I'm talking about myself, right? For a setup, for an opportunity that I see that I think is gonna make certain move, out of $5,000, I might reach 200, 300. If I lose it, like I'm not going crazy for that. One shot or two shot probably. Like I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna die, right? But like this is real business. Act like a trader. For example, wake up early, um, go to sleep early so you guys can think in the morning like whether if you are investing for that day or not. This is a real job. There are people like studying every single day just to make this happen, right? I study. I think I have spent a lot of my life doing this, right? That's why this is so serious for me. All right, but I don't want to have like a lot of pep talk, right? I don't want you like I want to be positive, but like I want to give you the mindset that you gotta have, the work ethic, right? You gotta go to sleep early because from Monday through Friday, you gotta be thinking about it, right? Thinking about how to take trades, waking up in the morning, pre-market, right? From 6 to, let's say, 7, you already have 1 hour thinking about whether if you are trading, if you are risking $100, $200, $10, $5, but don't do not neglect the skill set of trading. Even though you are risking a small amount, just don't think about the small amount that you're risking. Just focus on the setup. That's what's getting you paid, right? Let's say in my case, like I'm so confident, you know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you this, but I'm taking freaking 20K, and we're gonna be working on this account. I'm gonna be working with the bank because like I mastered the skill. I mastered the skill. Like I see that my money's growing up. Um, slowly but surely it's going up. I'm stacking money. I'm stacking up. I'm not spending my money, like I'm not neglecting. Like I know the value and I'm learning every day. Every day I'm learning about money. Every day I have this conversation with my bros. All my bros are on lack. I'm not talking about freaking baseball. I don't make no money talking about baseball. Like this is the only thing that we talk about. Money every day. Every day we talk about money. That's the only conversation that we. I'm not saying that money's everything, but it's not everything. That shit sounds crazy, right? But money is important because you can do stuff for your people. Let's say buy some gift, pay the rent, you know, maybe go travel. Maybe you don't wanna work for nobody. Maybe you just wanna be like independent, right? You just wanna become an entrepreneur and not worry about money at all. Money is important for that, right? Money is important for that type of stuff, right? But look, okay, that's that. So we gotta learn work ethic, learn about money, how to manage money. When it comes to money wise, I'm gonna be talking to you a little bit, right? 9 minutes, boom. So do not neglect the skill set. This is really like whatever I'm teaching you, bro. Don't do not take it for granted, bro. Not a lot of people have this opportunity when we talk about trading. You are lucky if you already know about trading. Like if you know that trading exists, Like if you know the trading assistant, that means you are ahead of the game, right? I learned that trading assisted in freaking um 2020. Let's call it 2020, I believe, right? So I was 25 when I learned about trading. Also, you're not late. Let me tell you this. You are, let's say you are in my channel. You are in my channel, right? And you are 60 years old. You are 50. You are 35. I don't care however age you are right now, you're not late, my brother. For example, you are 60 years old, 50, and you are in this channel learning about trade, how to trade, right? From 50, from 50, let's say you learn how to become a profitable trader in the next 3 years, 53. And then from 53 to freaking 80, whatever time God gives you here in this world, you can have the best age, the best years of your life, right? You're not late, so focus, lock in. Whatever money that you have saved up, do not blow it like that. If you think you're not being consistent with the shots, with making money, it's all the two things that can happen. Either you are missing your entry or things like that, or you haven't mastered the skill set. Okay? So either two things can happen. Either you haven't mastered the skill set yet, or um yeah, what I just said, right? So give me 1 second. So boom. So the only things that I trade is Nasdaq, S&P 500, and gold. I don't need nothing else. This is what is giving me money like through the whole year. Like I don't need to look at anything else. I just need to focus on that. If there's a trade setup in the day, I take it. If I don't take it. The price the price we gotta pay is waiting. This is the pri this is what we gotta pay every day. Waiting. Master the how to wait, how to execute at the right time. All right, we get paid to wait, right? We don't chew like every day. We don't trade every day. Look, I remember waiting 1, 2, 3, 4. No, look. So I remember I took an entry here. I caught this trade that day. I caught it like that. I think it was yeah. I caught this trade. I remember all these three trades. I caught them, and I believe this one also. Right? I believe even though I lost money doing some dumb stuff, because the advice that I'm giving you is because like I already been through it already. I already been through it, right? So basically, I'm telling you from experience. That way you guys can have like a nice shortcuts, right? And the learning curve is more it's faster for you. Instead of for you taking 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, you guys are going to understand this from the beginning, from a guy that been through it and have like the blueprint. Boom. This is the fastest way to go. Boom. Implement that and you're gonna just get it. If you like tackle that problem right there, boom. So okay, that's that. Married to some instrument. What are instrument? This Nasdaq, SPS, and gold. Okay, when I said do not neglect the money, remember? Oh, sorry. Do not neglect the skill set. I refer myself. Once you master the skill set, that you already know what you're doing, you can do what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? But like you gotta make sure you are consistent. What do I mean by that? By that, Like let's say you stay for a year or for a 6 month trading and you already know what's going on. Like you barely miss. That's when you know, hey, um, that's the time that you're about to blow up because it's about now the last size. The last size is the money that you're gonna put in the market. Let's say you take like me 20K and there's no way you can blow it because you already know risk management. Out of that 20K myself, I'm telling you a straight talk. I'm risking 500 in a position. Things like that, I'm risking 500, and I like if I lose it, like I do not care. Like I'm risking for something that I know has a lot of probability of making it, right? That's why I told you this. But this is for the channel. Do not do that because it's too early for you, right? But like you gotta think about it, like for the future, right? Once you are like a good amount of time in a business, you can implement the come back to this video, and then when you think you are like kind of ready, you can use credit. Make sure you build your credit, right? Make sure you use money wisely. Do not play with money, with others people money also, right? Let's say you don't have your credit fixed. You can use others people money. Other people money. I can spell today. People's money. You can use others people money. OPM. They call it in English OPM. But guess what? You gotta be serious about it. Let's say if you take 2,000, if you one of your bros lend you 2,000 and you tell him that you're gonna pay that 2,000 back in 3 months, then in 3 months, don't be like, I'm just gonna say that, but hopefully YouTube don't ban me this video. Stop playing around, right? With others people money because maybe you bro worked so hard for that money, and then you freaking maybe it took you bro like a certain amount of time to make that money, and then you just blew it up and don't wanna pay it back. Make sure if you say a date, make sure you pay that money back, right? You gotta mean what you say and say what you mean, right? I don't play with others people money, or do not play with the bank's money thinking that is a game, right? That's like we learning here. A straight talk, risk management, how to um how to manage the money, so that way we can keep the money, right? Because you know what? The system, the United States, right? The government is playing offense on you, right? They are playing offense. That means like um if you don't get educated, you are playing defense. Like you get fucked by the system, right? So that's why you gotta learn this money advice, learn everything when it comes to investment, the diversified portfolio, meaning um you can do not put your money like only one X. Let's say you don't need to put like all the money in trading, because you can like invest in other let's say in other portfolios, which is all like maybe um learn about some stocks and put the money there and just leave it there instead of leaving your money in the bank sitting down, and that the money is just decreasing over time in value. You can put it in a stock market or invest that money in some, like it's just investment, bro. You just gotta go on YouTube and just We in the era of the internet. Just go on YouTube and say, hey, how do I make how to invest my money, and just learn a craft and boom, right? Learn how to invest. Okay, so that's that. So now, boom, that we talk about a little bit. We learn a little bit about money today. So boom. So you know what? When I fall in love with gold, when I call these freaking set like when I call these four setups like back to back, like I just fell in love. I think it was look in February 2025. You know what I'm saying? Gold, if you know how to trade gold, bro, I think gold is like the way we trade is gonna pay it off. Anyways, we're gonna be developing some charts today. Boom. Hopefully you guys learn a little bit about these videos. Okay. It's not a pep talk. If you think this is a game, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just gonna tell you straight talk. Well, like the way that you can think. I'm not saying to do what I'm doing, but this is a way that you can think about it. At least you can think about it. Why not? Yeah. So boom. So boom. Okay. So where we're gonna? So we develop this. I remember that was last week. Okay. So that's that. 21. My God, I've been talking for 21 minutes. I don't even talk to my family for 21 minutes. Okay, boom. So I think I developed. So, okay, so check this out. When the market made a new high, it retraced, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, right? But the way I trade, look at when the market make this drop like this with no type of structure, like meaning some type of structure like this, right? Most of the time, I just open the charts and go to, let's say, to 5 minutes or 15 minutes. You guys already know about time frame. And look, and that's most of the time I use the 15 minutes when I see the look. This level is important. This high is important. Look, this high is important. This side is really important. That means most likely market is gonna react. When it becomes bullish again, most likely it's gonna react because we already know that market is in an uptrend, right? You only need to trade your way, your thoughts. Nobody's better than you, even though they have more money than you. All right? It doesn't matter like how much money they make. You can learn the skill, implement it yourself, and look for yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. You don't need to take signal from maybe a bum ass dude that don't know how to trade and don't wanna see you progress. Like believe in yourself that you can make it. Just just believe in yourself and you're gonna be alright. So boom, if this was on in section, definitely I'd take it stuff like this, right? Because I would be like, market close above my reaction area. This looks so good. Let's say what I'm seeing is the market went like this. This is what I'm seeing, right? That came straight and took people from here, but we already know the market is bullish, right? So what I would do is Hmm. Market close above in the hourly. The hourly time frame is so important to me because that's basically I just trust the hourly time frame. I see a lot of things in just that time frame by itself, like a lot of information. Everything like we spoke matters in trading, all the information, the wicks, and I'm gonna tell you why wicks matter in some more, in some other in some other videos. While all this is wicks. Look, but I'm not saying focus on the wicks and the and the chart is gonna tell you the trend. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that all the information in trading like matters for me. I'm telling you about my experience, right? I tell you about my experience as a trader. Some other traders have other experience, but like my back testing, my thoughts, all the time that I put it in this, like everything that I speak, I'm talking to you as experience, right? Anyways, boom. So when market closed above the hourly candle, boom, it came like this and came again like this. I'm like, So check this out. After this level, right? Market might react. Sellers are in control, right? Sellers are in control from this level to that level, right? To going down because we see reaction to the downside, correct? So boom, guess what? When the market closed above this level 2783, market most likely have reaction in an uptrend to do the same thing, right? To do the same thing, to react the same way. So what I'm gonna be looking for in the market, right, is some type of market change of a structure as we spoke. So what is a change of a structure? That market come, right? Make a lower high, make a lower low, then break this lower high, break one time, and we also make sure that the market change of state, meaning it's not in a downtrend in this case anymore because it's gonna change of state, like meaning it's gonna um change of structure, correct? So we don't most of the time for now we're gonna talk about um change of structure. But now there's some other time and I'm gonna develop that right in some other videos. That way you guys don't ask me and you guys cash out, make some bread with what I'm saying, right? There are some time for me, the way we trade, sometimes we need change of a stroke, a stroke, a stroke. And there are some other time that I need that I'm looking for, depending on the trend, because like you see, bro, when you spend 7 hours for a period of time, 7 hours, 5 hours, I don't do nothing else. You ask me about baseball, I don't know about baseball. You ask me about football, I don't know about football. Ask me about anything, I just don't know about anything else, any other subject. The only thing I know is money, how to manage money in a trading account, and boom, that and back test. That's the only thing. Anyways, boom. There's some other time. Okay, okay. I think I'll talk a little about it. Look, and the only thing I know, break of a structure, I can just drag it over here. Okay, in a bullish market, right? If you're looking for buys, we only need change of a structure to keep going up, or some other time I need just a break of a structure to keep going up. And I'm gonna tell you what, and I'm gonna show you examples of how you can just wait for a break of a structure in order for you to take position. Correct? Okay. Yo, even no cap, bro. No cap. You need highs and lows and all in this stuff to become a profitable trader. Yo, simple in 2 words. To be a profitable trader, you don't need to trade every day. You don't need to trade every day to become a profitable trader. But look, let's say hypothetically, these so most of the time for stuff like this, I'm looking for what? Change of structure. Everybody teaches the same, different. Sorry, this is the way that I teach. Nice and simple, right? So I'm waiting for anyways. Boom. So look, after this level, we know that market most likely in an uptrend can react the same way. So what I'm gonna look over here for a change of structure in the lower time frame based on the way the market just retraces to this point. So boom. So check this out. I'm not making this up or something. So look, okay, this is the way of giving you um of giving the world what what I have received over time, right? So boom, check this out. That's when I see the market close above this level and I see the retracement over here. Look, I'm gonna open to 15 minutes. This is one of my favorite. And look, or 5 minutes. Boom. I'm willing to take. I think I developed this chart before. After that, you can just place trade, place trades, and just. I think I developed these charts already. But look, anyways, you got it. You already know. But you got it like that type of setup. I got to learn it like when I was in the live market because sometimes like back testing you cannot like you go to the data so far like in 2021 2022 and you cannot open the smaller time frame to check if there is like some type of a structure, right? But look, so let's keep going. Let's fast forward a little bit. All right. Okay. Let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, where you at? Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. So most of the time, I don't say stuff like that most of the time. Even though, yeah, I just take what I take. If if I find a nice position, I'm probably, I don't know, maybe this. But like I said, I was not trading gold for the month of I was, but I was not. I was trading some other pairs because um back in the days I used to trade like I used to have another mentor that he had like more than 20 pairs open and analyze 20 pairs at one time. That is crazy. Even though you can make some type of money, but that is crazy for me. It's not sustainable. For me, I couldn't backtest what I was looking for only in the live market, right? So that's why, this is the best way to do these things because you can get to practice in the live market, correct? Like whatever idea. So look, so I remember that day I believe I was in another trade, and that's why I didn't catch these go sell, these go buys. This one I didn't catch it because I believe I was in another trade. I didn't I didn't journal the trade that I was in because like I believe during the whole 2025, I was I had like 10 pairs open. I'm not gonna lie. I learned from that and I moved on, right? I had like I was analyzing 10 charts. My bro, it's like your head is all over the place. I don't know how people like trade all these pairs. And then I learned a psychology from a dude, and he say, bro, you're not even profitable with one pair, and you analyzing freaking 10 pairs, 11 pairs. And I was like, you know what? If this is not working, why not to do something better? Something different. When one thing is not working, guess what? Change it. Try some other stuff, right? Try some other stuff. You can do something else, right? Good. So boom. Okay. So remember that I told you there's two ways that I enter the market. Change of structure or what? Break of structure, right? What is a break of structure? When the market comes, boom, make a lower low, lower high, lower low, and one time it just break. Sometimes I do that depending on the setup, right? Depending on the setup, sometimes um I just take the trade in a breakup. Well, when the setup break one time, all right? Look, what are you seeing this, right? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Break of a structure. Most of the time, I don't take trades. Let's say I take the trade. Sometimes I risk when the candle close. Look, hold on. Let me develop this really quick. So check this out. Boom. The market came, made a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low. When the market break one time, right? I was like, this is a nice opportunity for me. That market might react the same way. I believe I didn't take this trade, but this trade looks so yummy for me to cash out to make money that I was look every time you place the entry, right? When you place the entry, you just target what? The high, target the high, boom, nothing else. From one place. Hold on. Okay, there you go. We make money. Um, we make money not predicting, but reacting. Um, where we think that the market is gonna make a move. One time shot, boom. I'm willing to put, let's say, out of 5,000, let's say, to keep the risk management. This is not a get rich quick skill set. Master the skill set, and then over time you're gonna see results. But so look, when the market break above this level, I was like, this has a lot of potential to go to the high. And look what it did. Look what it did. Look what it did. You just gotta be chilling in an uptrend. When you see break of a structure or change of a structure, you gotta be relaxed, homie. You heard, girl? You just gotta be chilling, relax. You're gonna cash out. Just believe in the skill set. Believe. Do not take the money before. You just gotta. Let's say what is gonna keep you in the game is risk management. If you reach at 100, it's to make 200, right? Do not take the money here or here. Oh, I'm seeing $50 in my account. I'm taking my money. Don't do that. That's not part of the game. That's not what we do here. So, so this year, 2026, It's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else. So boom. Okay, so we got that. We got that on lock. So this trade I took this one. But I remember I was like, so just like I tell you, we make money from one point. I teach you how to make money from one point to another one, right? From this to this, you make your money. That's it. You don't need to be holding the trade to thinking that the market is gonna freaking come to 3,050. We don't make money like that. We make money from here, just reacting, not predicting. We gotta see that the market confirm that the market that the candle, sorry, that the candle close above the lower high, so that way we know has a lot of potential to reach the same height. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does make sense. All right. We just react from here to here. We don't need to catch this. We do not need to catch this. All right. We just from one point to another one. Right. So I remember this day in February 16, I caught this trade, but one problem about me, I know the trade is good and everything, but guess what? The market, I have over 40 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop another video right now, the part two. Um, yeah, 1 o'clock. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Okay, so for me, um, I have received a lot from people, from random people. I have received a lot. So what I'm gonna do in return for random people, I'm gonna do what? A lot as well, right? Gas plan. This is gas plan, nothing else, right? I'm not harming people. I'm bringing value, right? I'm not scamming from you. I'm not stealing from you, right? Nothing, no benefits, right? This is a gift from me, from my time, for you to the world. And not only the world, but for my family, my friends, my relationship, right? Work out, get, prioritize your health. The money is not everything, right? But it can definitely help you um to provide for your family. Maybe your friend has like a problem came up all of a sudden, and you can provide to your friend that you love. Maybe your girlfriend, maybe your boyfriend. Help your boyfriend, right? Okay, I'm not saying that I'm a saint of Jesus Christ or I'm Jesus Christ, cause like I make mistake and maybe a lot of mistakes, right? Maybe, but definitely this is a video for me, for you guys. Damn. With that being said, guys, I just love streaming, being part of you live, being proud of you too. You guys can give me a feedback. Like this is when you do good stuff to people. I don't know, bro, but think about it. The universe, bro, just open for me, right? It's everybody on lack on my team. Like everybody's on lack. Is the only thing that we talk is about money, right? How we gonna do it right? We gotta play offense. We're not playing defense here no more. How you play defense, offense instead of defense? Learn about money. Grab this book. Grab this book. Lock in. Not hanging out. You can hang out here there if you like, but lock up. Lock on. You feel me? Haha. With that being said, guys, Thank you for being
I wanna
here.
if you know.
Peace.